organizing committee, Tony Estanguet, and they are ready for your questions. Please go ahead and ask your questions.
Hi, I'm Karine Noton from Le Monde. I'm going to ask it in English for my colleagues rather than French. We've seen it's the first time since 1994 that this Olympic Truce is going to vote. How are you feeling about it? And do you think it's an answer from the Russian Federation after the IOC who stopped the Russian Olympic Committee last month?
First of all, we warmly welcome and are very grateful for the overwhelming support of this Olympic truce resolution by just 2 abstentions. And we have heard the explanation of the abstentions, and I think that the 2 member states abstaining will have realized during the debate that here it is by no means about discrimination of any athletes. What it is about is abiding by the rules of the Olympic Charter. And who abides by the rule of the Olympic Charter is welcome to the Olympic Games.
Monsieur Estanguet, si vous voulez faire en français, ça me va très bien. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? Est-ce que vous avez été surpris que cette trêve olympique ait dû être mise au vote pour la première fois depuis 1994? Et est-ce qu'il y avait vraiment besoin de politiser cette trêve olympique?
Déjà, moi, vous savez, sur le principe, je ne suis pas le mieux placé pour commenter cette procédure. C'est la première fois que je me retrouve aux Nations Unies, donc je suis forcément, comme le disait à l'instant Thomas Bach, ravi de voir cette résolution adoptée par 98% des États membres qui étaient aujourd'hui présents dans l'Assemblée. Donc c'est une étape fondamentale pour le succès de Paris 2024. À Paris 2024, on aime bien les premières fois, on aime bien casser les codes. Donc c'est vrai que là aussi, on est confronté à une première fois. Voilà, encore une fois, je pense que notre satisfaction, on souhaite vraiment remercier l'ensemble des États qui ont manifesté aujourd'hui publiquement leur soutien au soutien des Jeux, à l'importance que les Jeux et leur rôle dans la société. Je crois que c'est ça le plus important pour nous, c'est de sentir qu'il y a quand même une très large majorité aujourd'hui de pays qui ont envie de s'engager dans le succès des Jeux et dans le développement des Jeux Olympiques et Paralympiques pour le bien de l'humanité. Donc voilà, c'est assez impressionnant d'être ici dans cette institution et de sentir cet élan international pour que les Jeux puissent jouer leur rôle. Voilà, encore une fois, nous avons été athlètes, nous avons vécu les Jeux, nous avons vu de l'intérieur ce qu'ils pouvaient vraiment réaliser. Et donc nos responsabilités aujourd'hui font que c'est à nous de défendre ces idéaux et on l'a fait aujourd'hui et avec un soutien très, très fort et unanime, donc plutôt une très grande satisfaction.
Good afternoon. My question for Mr. Bach from TAS. Can you explain why do you oppose World Friendship Games that are going to be held in Russia, and what sanctions are going to follow if any foreign athletes gonna participate in these games? Thank you.
We are not there yet. We heard about the plans for organizing these friendship games by the president of the Russian Federation and by the Russian government, and the IOC as well as the World Anti-Doping Agency has made their position very clear. You know, sports events have to be organized by sports organizations, and they have to respect the rules of sports organizations. And this is the contribution we are making right now in the discussion about such potential games. But again, we are not there yet. Therefore, it would be premature to discuss any consequences. There, all the options are open.
This is also for Thomas Bach, Les Carpenter with the Washington Post. Your assessment in there about the state of the world was a little dire. Do you fear that there's a breaking point now for the Olympic movement, for the thing that you've been building?
I have spoken about what you are saying. Dire is the state of the world. It's not the state of the Olympic movement. What I wanted to express there is that in such dire moments for the world, and I think that we all agree, that we had hardly any time after World War II with so much confrontation, conflict and wars, that in such a time this mission of the Olympic movement, of the Olympic Games, is even more important than ever. And therefore, we are really overwhelmed by this support expressed by the UN General Assembly, having not a single vote against this our mission, and having only 2 abstentions, I think is a very clear signal that the international community, that the world is really longing for something unifying among all these tensions and confrontations.
My question is about Tokyo Olympics. Japanese politician explained that he distributed photo albums to the Olympic committee members before the vote to decide Tokyo Olympics. Did you receive a photo album from the Tokyo Olympic Committee?
I'm not aware of any such comments, and therefore I will not be able to comment on any of this. I guess I have a couple of photo albums at home, like you, maybe your family photo album, as we all have, but with regard to this issue, I cannot comment because I have never heard about such comments.
You don't remember, or you just don't make a comment, no?
I just gave my answer.
Thomas, I'm Andrew Kay with the New York Times. As the Israel-Hamas conflict continues, amid all the other tragedy there, how much concern do you have that there could be some sporting impact, or that the Olympics could be disrupted in some way, or that the IOC would have to take action one way or another before the Paris Games?
Well, first of all, like I think all humanity, we are feeling and suffering with the innocent victims of this conflict. With regard to our remit, which is about sport and the Olympic movement, we are in the position that in the Olympic movement we have, if you want, the 2-state solution. We have a National Olympic Committee of Israel, and we have a National Olympic Committee of Palestine. And therefore, we are in contact with both National Olympic Committees and undertaking all the efforts to protect the athletes of both National Olympic Committees and to protect the Olympic communities in both national Olympic communities, in both National Olympic Committees, sorry. And for the rest, we are monitoring closely the potential impact this conflict, this war may have with regard to relocation of events or postponement of sports events for security reasons.